Hey everyone, Troy Peterson, Mr. Bluegill. I want to talk to you a little bit today about fishing some shallow water walleyes or even perch. But mainly when we're out targeting walleyes in shallow water, you really want to kind of scale things down a little bit. We're going to a lot softer rod. And the reason for that is when we're in these situations where we get into fish in 2-3 feet of water, if you were to use the same walleye rod that we use over those deep basins with bigger baits, you go and set the hook, you're going to rip that bait right out of that fish's mouth, and you're not going to catch them. So what we've done is we've paired it up with a 30-inch. This is going to be a medium soft with a fast action tip yet. This is Elliott's Wally Perca rod, and I'm using just a straight 6-pound Ice-X from Seaguar. And the reason we use the fluorocarbon versus a mono, it does sink, so we want our baits to get down a little bit faster. You have the very strong abrasion resistant for getting hooked on the ice, which happens a lot in the shallow water, and the teeth from the walleyes you don't have to worry about cutting. But more importantly is the fact that it's invisible underwater. These fish aren't going to see it. Typically when you're up in the shallow water, the fish can see, the water's clear, and you're going to be using that light line to really trigger these fish in, especially in that clear water. So when we drop down, you're going to have to, you're not jigging as aggressively. It's more, just these subtle actions. But like I say, when you hook into a fish, you want to have something that's going to have some give to it, and you don't want to have that line just rip out. Why we're using something that has a little bit more stretch than just straight braid. So that's my setup for shallow water. Troy Peterson, Mr. Bluegill. We'll catch you guys on the water.